Yep, 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 yep. Yep. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man. You know, the coon of all coons. You know what I'm saying? The buck dancer of all buck dancers. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest of all time buck dancing ass niggas. And goddamn Candace Owens does her yearly. At this point, she does her yearly fuck Juneteenth, right? You know, it is what it is. Me personally, like I said, do I celebrate Juneteenth? No, you know what I'm saying? But do I recognize Juneteenth? Yes. Do I have a problem with people who want to celebrate what would be considered a ancient American Independence Day? No, I do not have any problem with that. And I will never get out here and slander any ancient American and any melanated person that wants to celebrate Juneteenth. You know, Candace Owens is the biggest fucking coon and the biggest attention seeker and clout chaser that the world has ever seen. The world has ever seen. I mean, this woman goes out of her way to shit on ancient Americans and anything and everything to find any little tedious thing when something happens to one of our people. You know, especially the situation when it comes down to the George Floyd situation. There it is. We got a cop that's on top of this man and all this whole other shit. This man is saying he can't breathe. Instead of Candace Owens coming out here and saying, hey, well, you know, maybe that guy should have came off. Candace Owens immediately comes out after the death of George Floyd. And I'm gonna keep it a being power with you. A lot of her rhetoric is probably what got a lot of this shit really popping at the end of the day, because some of the shit she was doing is just like, come on now, you cooning way too hard now. You know what I'm saying? I understand, you know what I'm saying, you in these circles and shit, and you scared to speak your mind for real. Because let's get this clear. She started mentioning the fact that George Floyd was he beat up his girlfriend, and he took fentanyl. He really died from fentanyl and all this whole other shit. It's like, okay, what does that have to do with the fact that the cop was on top of this man saying that I don't give a damn if he just got finished slapping his bitch? There's no reason for the cop to be on top of that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know about the whole George Floyd thing and the constant shit that she does when it comes down against some ancient Americans. Now, I will say that there are some things that Candace Owens gets here, and she do be cooking food. She be baking foods. I'm not even going to sit up here and hold you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the bitch is right. A broken clock is right twice a day. You know what I mean? So there are some things that I can't agree with Candace Owens, but for the most part, this bitch is an opportunist coon. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. So this is her tweet right here. So instead of, taking time, don't Candace Owens got, don't she got a daughter or something like that? Don't she got a son? You know what I mean? Don't she got a husband? You know what I mean? Don't she got shit to do? Don't she got some money? She can like go somewhere or something. But what does Candace Owens rather do yesterday? She'll rather get up here and spend time on Twitter arguing with ancient Americans about this holiday. Now let's get into this shit real quick. So she says Juneteenth is still ghetto and made up. Hope everyone enjoys it. Now let me say this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Now Candace Owens is gonna get out here and tell y'all that black folks, having a little parades like they do have down there in Texas, a few other places out here. Ancient Americans are looking for something for independence and to something to celebrate, something that's for them. We constantly celebrating everybody else's goddamn holidays, but we don't get a chance to really celebrate our holidays. We don't really even have a goddamn holiday. Any holiday that's really has us involved in it is either us getting slaughtered or us getting slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, right? Candace Owens, see, a bitch like Candace Owens ain't got no problem with that. See, a bitch like Candace Owens will celebrate Thanksgiving freely with no problem. You know what I'm saying? And all of us are pretty much have been indoctrinated to fucking celebrate bullshit ass goddamn Thanksgiving. Don't nobody come out here. You don't hear Candace Owens because she's just, oh, well, tell like it is TV. Come on now. She just out here for the truth, for the truth. Okay, well, why this bitch ain't out here on Thanksgiving? Why this bitch ain't out here on Columbus Day? You know what I'm saying? I don't never see this bitch come through on Columbus Day exposing the lies that Christopher Columbus discovered America. I don't ever see this bitch come out here and tweet. Nothing but it's no yearly thing of Candace Owens coming out here shitting on Christopher Columbus. You know what I'm saying? She don't get out here and shit on Christopher Columbus. She don't get out here and talk about bullshit ass goddamn Christmas. She don't get out here and talk about the bullshit ass New Year. She don't get out here and talk about bullshit ass Easter. She don't get out here and talk about bullshit ass Independence Day coming July 4th. She don't talk about that. All these holidays are somewhat made up, some shit that somebody made up at the end of the day and decided that, hey, this is going to be the day we celebrate this shit for so-and-so reason. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is. All these holidays is in a nutshell. And what in today's society, all these holidays are really about is about motherfuckers spending money. It's just a day for motherfuckers to load up and cash in on the paper. Notice every holiday, motherfuckers go above and beyond in spending their paper. You got St. Patrick's Day. Everybody buying green t-shirts, motherfucking green paint, green weave. You know what I'm saying? That's right. You got black folks out here celebrating goddamn St. Patrick's Day. Green weave, green makeup, green nails. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit going on where people spend massive money. Christmas, massive money. Black Friday, massive money. You know what I'm saying? Columbus Day. I don't know if Columbus Day would be a day where motherfuckers spend massive money, but they probably spend massive money. Labor Day, you know what I'm saying? You get one day off where they give you Labor Day. How about Labor Week, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker give you Labor Day and motherfucker... I'm gonna give you Labor Day and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get one day off. Okay, slaves. Y'all been working hard all 3. Yeah, I know we give you a few days here and there, but in September we're gonna recognize Labor Day and shit like that. Like, no, how about a Labor Week? You know what I'm saying? No, but America, they don't tolerate that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Get back off your ass and get back to work. You know what I'm saying? That's America in a nutshell for your ass. You know what I'm saying? But Candace Owens irks the fuck out of me because she'll rather get up here and argue with ancient Americans minding their business at parades, celebrating the holiday, dancing, having a good time, you know what I'm saying? Cooking the greens, collard green, macaroni and cheese, black-eyed peas, you know what I'm saying? Might be eating the pork, might be eating some chop, you know what I'm saying? Might have the pork chop fried, might have it smothered, you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. Candace Owens, the only, and other coons like her, the only motherfuckers out here talking about, oh, y'all out there celebrate Juneteenth. It's a made-up holiday. It's made up, and I don't even know why y'all celebrate it. The real day we should be celebrating is July 4th. I don't get why y'all out there celebrating. And she get them racist folks that be out there. Candace, good job, Candace. Good job, Candace. Right? Good job, Candace. And she'll argue back and forth about that shit. But what about when she was back in Kyrie Irving? And what happened when she was back in Kanye West? About some of the comments she made about them Jews at the end of the day, right? You notice how she shut the fuck up when it came to that, right? She shut the fuck up. She ain't got no lip back, no talk back, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? She get right in line, right on her knees. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. I can't respect people like that. I respect the motherfucker who gonna keep it 10 toes down and go hard in the paint on every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Whether you agree with them or whether you disagree with them, you know what I'm saying? They gonna go hard on everybody, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no picking and choosing like bras like Candace Owens, you know what I mean? But here it is, she gonna take a chance at, here we go, trying to stomp on ancient Americans and shit again. Be sure to leave your milk and cookies out. Maybe Joe Biden will bring you those reparations Democrats keep promising you. Absolute fools. But enjoy your pander of a holiday. Wow. So does she say this about St. Patrick's Day? Does she say that? No, she don't say that. What about Independence Day? Does she say that about Independence Day? No, she won't say that about Independence Day. Will she get out here and talk about Columbus Day? Nope, she won't do that. Thanksgiving Day? No, she won't do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, it's a lot of disrespectful holidays out here, especially to the ancient American. You know what I'm saying? The ancient American has to deal with some of the most disrespectful holidays at the end of the day. and people celebrate it. And you have ancient Americans who gladly celebrate these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? And it's widely disrespectful. But at the end of the day, when you got coons like this, you know, and you got people so indoctrinated to where the point they don't even want to know if they are ancient or native to the goddamn land. They think some goddamn $5 Indian bitches like Elizabeth Warren out here that's full-blooded Caucasian running around calling themselves Indian and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or some of these Mexicans out here running around calling themselves Native American at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And which, you know, they technically are Native American, but they're not indigenous American, okay? Y'all niggas walking around here indigenous to this goddamn land, and these holidays be right in your face. And some of y'all coon ass niggas actually get up here and be spitting the same rhetoric that Candace Owens is out here spitting. It's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? It's a damn shame at the end of the day. I mean, it's just goddamn ridiculous. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas get up here. Candace Owens got up here today and chose violence against people who motherfucking celebrating Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Which I have no problem with. You know what I mean? Do I celebrate it? No, I don't celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to recognize it. Like, okay, you know, it is what it is. You know, we might want to go back. I mean, if we're going to be technical, right, about the goddamn Juneteenth shit, we technically didn't get free. You know, we technically were already free. Let's just say that. We technically were already free. It's just the last remaining people in the South, they wasn't free, okay? That's what the Juneteenth, that's why they celebrate that shit in Texas heavy, if y'all notice that. In Juneteenth, in certain places in the United States, I'm not going to say whatchamacallit, but in Texas specifically, because that's where the last bulk of the slaves were freed at. You know what I'm saying? These niggas didn't even know they was free. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even know they was free. You know what I mean? The whole time they've been sitting there working, Abe Lincoln, you know what I'm saying? Ancient American, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. I said it, niggas, ancient American, you know what I'm saying? Had to free the goddamn slaves, you know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, Abe Lincoln was a goddamn slave. And you know, oh man, how you gonna say Abraham Lincoln was a slave? Well, indentured servitude was considered a slave, you know what I'm saying? Technically, right now, we are all still slaving right now. I don't give a fuck who you think you are, nigga. Your ass is slaving. If you working and somebody telling you what to do and you got to punch in and cook, nigga, you're slaving. You know what I'm saying? So you know it is what it is. You could be a multi-millionaire slave. You could be a motherfucking minimum wage slave. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, your ass still slaving out here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, ain't no escaping this grind at the end of the day. But what I will say is that Abraham Lincoln, he was an ancient American. He was an ancient American indentured servitude. He was the man who pretty much freed the slaves. So if we're gonna the emancipation or whatever that shit is called, at the end of the day, that got the ball rolling as far as ending slavery, abolishing slavery. That was on Abraham Lincoln, but they hide the history. They even hide it so much to let you believe that Abraham Lincoln was a Caucasian man, when that's a stone cold lie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you had people who hated Abraham Lincoln's guts because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was Negro, or what they were titled Negro at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? Them going to war was based off, you know, the fact that, you know, Abe Lincoln wanted to stop that shit. The South was like, nah, we not having that. These niggas had two different motherfucking presidents at the end of the day, and they got it popping. You know what I'm saying? And once again, if it wasn't for the goddamn ancient Americans, soldiers coming through to help the North, it would have never got done. It would have never got done. These niggas is out here fighting for their freedom and shit like that. And a bitch like goddamn Candace Owens to get out here and all this knowledge she's supposed to know ain't gonna get out here and tell y'all niggas that. She gonna get out here and argue, well, you know, Juneteenth is so ghetto. So I heard about 10 people got shot at Juneteenth. Do you know how many motherfuckers get their ass beat on goddamn St. Patrick's Day? You know how many people get harmed and harassed, possibly raped on goddamn St. Patty's Day? Do you know how many people get their ass beat on goddamn 4th of July? You know what I'm saying? So, or New Year's Eve? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. This is a coon. But I'm not shocked by Candace Owens. And I'm going to keep it a bean pie with y'all. We got to stop. When Candace Owens say some shit that's about, like, you got to look at Candace Owens shit and be like, you got to look, is it true what she's saying? Okay, she's just cooning today. Okay, ignore that. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to a point where coons, we just got to kind of ignore these niggas. We can't be giving these niggas the energy to want to argue back and forth. Because she woke up with wanting to argue with niggas today. Yesterday. You know what I'm saying? She really woke up with that. You know what I'm saying? Woke up with the intent will argue with niggas. Will she have this energy come a couple more weeks from now for goddamn Independence Day? Will she have the same energy when it comes down to, technically in 1776, technically what happened in America was this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. Because if you really want to take it there, we can really debunk every holiday. We really can do that. We really can do that. All these holidays are made off basically what somebody wanted to make a fucking holiday. Nigga, if I want to make the day I started doing my first YouTube video a personal holiday, I can do that. Just like we all have personal holidays with it being in our birthday, right? We all have personal holidays, whether if you've been somebody in a relationship and y'all been together 20 plus years, it's your 20th anniversary this day, or it's your 10th anniversary, your 5-year anniversary, or if y'all just boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, shit, technically, if you've been together kind of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, look, it is what it is. Technically, once you fucking a bitch and you already been, technically kind of, that's your bitch, you know what I'm saying? Technically, in the technical sense, in the original sense, of, man, woman, and child, you know what I mean? If you was fucking a bitch, that was your bitch right there, you know what I'm saying? Today's society, it's just, everything's upside down, you know what I mean? It is what it is. And you could be fucking a bitch, and, that still not be your bitch. You know what I'm saying? That bitch be for other niggas and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we ain't getting into all that. But technically, like I said, you can, and it's all made up. You know what I'm saying? It's really all made up. But here it is. So here goes, her attacking the pride and all that. Pride Month, she says, I guess somebody had tweeted, she's responding back to a tweet. She said, one of the person says, all holidays are made up. How exactly is it ghetto? Care to elaborate? I bet you won't. So she says, this is her responding to that, why she called Juneteenth ghetto, right? She says, Pride Month is ghetto too, as are the overwhelming majority of these holidays and celebrations that are about nothing other than dividing people. Pride Month is also about sexual perversion and debauchery, sexual perversion and pedophilia. I can kind of agree with the pride thing. Some of these pride holidays, people bringing their kids out there and watching these men out here in drag and shit, or some of these men. Look, like I said, those people kids bringing them to those things, right? I can't control that. You know what I'm saying? My only thing about the whole LGBT shit, if somebody want to bring their kids to that shit, cool, bring your kids to that shit. But, when you trying to force that shit up in these schools on these children, that's where the problem lies at. You know what I mean? And I do think that the LGBT community needs to be careful about some of the shit that they're letting in, because through the back door, as I've been saying for almost fucking 8 years now, they're literally trying to squeeze pedophilia into the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? This is why they're giving you all these pictures of children being at these parades, of teaching children about shit like masturbation and fucking, sex classes for fucking first graders and kindergartens and shit like that. They're literally pushing this kind of shit. They're pushing kids to get surgeries at 7 years old. Okay, they're pushing these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? That lies into a situation where it's kind of pedophilia like at the end of the day. But she still hasn't elaborated on the other holidays. You know what I'm saying? Where's the smoke for the 4th of July? You coon ass bitch. Where's the smoke for the motherfucking Christopher Columbus Day? You cooning ass biatch. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is the smoke for Thanksgiving, bitch? Where's the smoke at? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coward. You a coward. That's why. You know what I'm saying? You a buck dancing, sellout, coon ass, coward. That's what you is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never take Candace Owens serious. Candace Owens is the same person that'll get out here, right? She'll get out here and because Candace Owens, if I'm not mistaken, is from Connecticut, right? She's from Connecticut. So back in the day, Candace Owens was going to a school. She was crying about racism and this, that, and the third. And she got a heavy lawsuit from the state out there in Connecticut. Got a heavy lawsuit out there in the state She was a Democrat at one time. Let's get this clear too. Candace Owens was a Democrat at one time. And, all that changed. Now she out here cooning. She banged hard for the goddamn Republicans at the end of the day. Well, Donald Trump. Well, pretty much anybody that shows a level of hatred towards ancient Americans. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So, it is what it is. And that's not to say that all Republicans hate, ancient Americans at the end of the day. That's not to say that. But, it is what it is. They just don't like to speak truth when it comes down to ancient Americans. They like to cater to what they now call the Republican Party and that base. But Candace Owens is so much of a coon. She can't even give she can't even give no reasons out. But anyway, so let's come into this. I guess she responded to somebody else's tweet. Also note her choice of words, ghetto. To Candace, anything associated with African American culture is ghetto, including our holidays. Foremost, this was her response. Foremost, Black American culture has gotten ghetto. I know you're used to the media lying to Black Americans, pretending that high murder rates, illiterate children, and degenerate music is progression because, oh, look, we have Juneteenth, but I'm not falling for the BS. Now, here's my thing about what Candace Owens is saying. See, the propaganda that Candace Owens spews is that everybody is into fucking ghetto shit or ratchetness. That's not the case. That's not the case, bitch. Actually, Candace Owens, what you're doing right now is very fucking ratchet. It's very ghetto on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you chose the day where Black folks is celebrating the last little bit of freed slaves, right? You're over here arguing with niggas, you know what I'm saying, about how the holiday is ghetto. Bitch, you being ghetto. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you being all way ghetto right now. You know what I'm saying? And every ancient American ain't running around here motherfucking acting ratchet as fuck. I don't get where Candace Owens gets this whole thing because you see some of the Meg Thee Stallions on TV and some of the Cardi B's that automatically every ancient American person in America is acting this way. You know what I'm saying? It's a damn lie. It's a lie, bitch. You're lying, okay? You're lying for these racists out here. That's what you're doing, know what I'm saying? You're lying, know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But when it comes down to niggas killing niggas, I mean, that happens. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely happened. I do think some of that shit, especially when it comes down to Chicago, is being fabricated because I don't think that that's all niggas killing niggas. I think some of that shit is them immigrants out there, especially some of them, them Caribbean niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that because the Caribbean could be, motherfucking, it is what it is. Them Caribbean niggas be wild. You know what I'm saying? And some of them niggas is out there in Chicago, but anything out there that ain't considered Caucasian, they're going to just make it seem like, oh yeah, a bunch of niggas. Notice how they never say that the race of people when you hear about Chicago. They just tell you 500 people got shot in Chicago over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? But they never give you a base of who got shot. You know what I'm saying? Okay, nigga, who got shot? Who was getting shot? Where were they getting shot? They just give you this large number of motherfuckers getting shot. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, is it propaganda? Is it real? Is it real? And are they hiding something about the numbers and about the demographic of people that's getting shot? You see what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying. Bitches like Candace Owens won't even dive into that. They'll just get in here and just start running their mouth about niggas getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you think murder rate, you think murdering is cool, you think that is cool, you think that's ghetto. That's ghetto. Of course it's ghetto. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? When it comes down to illiterate children. At the end of the day, like I said, if some people have the gift of reading, some people just don't. Some people have better gifts at other things. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Everybody has things that they're good at. Everything that they have, there's Caucasian kids that can't read like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It don't mean that they're dumb or they're ghetto because they can't read. But see, Candace Owens is just a coon ass bitch. She's one of the coldest coons of all time. She don't give a damn about what the shit she be tweeting as long as she's arguing with another ancient American at the end of the day. She don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? That makes her day. You know what I'm saying? She's done a works day just by sitting up here arguing with niggas about Juneteenth and what the definition of ghetto is. You know what I'm saying? Ghetto don't have a goddamn color to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. If you need your hand held, there are plenty of black and white liberal commentators to choose from that are training black Americans to feel proud of the rot that surrounds them. I am not one of them. I mean, Candace Owens is just, man, this is just unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? This is unbelievable from Candace Owens to be spewing this kind of shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, ain't nobody walking around here looking for no handouts unless, you talking about paying what the fuck has been owed to the ancient American after land niggas stole at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Clean thievery and shit. But when she come out here and talk about that. See, here's the thing about bitches and coon bitches like Candace Owens, right? A coon ass bitch like Candace Owens to get out here and speak ill or about reparations. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Good luck with y'all out there trying to get y'all reparations. Maybe Joe Biden and Democrats, maybe they'll give it to you like they keep promising you stupid fools. Absolute fools, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, man, I could be all day on Candace Owens. Let me come up here to some more of these tweets real quick. All right. So let's get this. When it comes down to now, here's a tweet where I would say, here's a tweet where I can kind of say where I kind of can agree with Candace Owens, right? Now, here's what this woman says, right? So she goes in on Candace Owens, you know what I'm saying? If you hate being a black woman, just say that. You talk like a Democrat, act like you don't have our best interests at heart, only your pockets, lady. You sound like the idiot who said men can get pregnant. See, here's the thing about it. I don't know if this person knows what the fuck is going on, but Candace Owens did not say that. She didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with that. You know what I'm saying? But I see somebody posting the fact that she got a Caucasian boyfriend and shit like that. Look, Candace Owens can have a black boyfriend, a green boyfriend, a motherfucking blue. Cooning is in her heart. That's just what it is. Cooning is in. Once Candace Owens got that settlement money, okay? Once Candace Owens got that settlement money, Candace Owens was going to coon for life. You know what I'm saying? She said, I got away from you niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. And I'm going to do anything in my graces to stay away from you niggas, even though it was the Caucasian man that was bullying her and doing all this shit to her. That's why I say Candace Owens is a coward. But anyway, let's get into this. Now, here's what she's getting ready to say, going back to that. I am not kidding when I say that over 90% of my podcast content criticizes white people in politics and culture. But because black people are soft, emotional, and have had their brains rotten by BLM in the rare circumstances that I cover a black topic, they cry like bitches. Now, listen, a part of that I kind of can agree with. The reason why is because, bro, I've been through the same shit on my channel plenty of times. I'm pretty sure some of the strikes that I've had on some of my channels actually came from niggas being hurt off of something I said about somebody black. You know what I'm saying? So I can agree with that to a certain degree. I'm just going to keep it a bean pie with y'all on that. Like I said, a broken clock is right twice a day. The minute I get out, listen, I get out here and cook politicians, cook motherfucking people in leadership, you know what I'm saying? Expose governments and shit like that and all the fuck shit, which predominantly is 95 to 99% Caucasian, you know what I'm saying? But the minute, if I get out here and cook LeBron James, or I get out here and tell niggas about the fuck shit Jay-Z and them niggas is up to, or what the fuck Meg Thee Stallion lying about goddamn Tory Lanez shooting her and shit like that. Oh, nigga, y'all niggas on that cool shit. I bet you got a white girlfriend, nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. right? I come up here and cook Kamala Harris and cook bitch ass niggas like Barack Obama and shit, right? All of a sudden, I'm a bitch ass nigga. I'm a coon. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably only date white women and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bitch ass nigga. I'm a buck dancing ass nigga and shit like that. You know what I mean? You try to tell a nigga why, you know, out of the parties, look, man, I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with you, man, fam. You might well support Donald Trump. Oh, this nigga a buck dancing ass, coon ass nigga, bitch ass nigga, hoe ass fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm all these things, but a child of God. You know what I'm saying? So I can't agree with Candace Owens cooning ass when it comes to this shit though. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that shit be irritating me sometimes too. I be like, bro, I be cooking the fuck out of niggas I be cooking the fuck out of these politicians and shit like that all the time. And that's what makes me mad especially when I start talking about immigration and shit. And, you know, you get some of these immigrants come in my comments and shit getting upset. Like, bro, nigga, I cook niggas all the time, bro. Know what I'm saying? I cook everybody all the time. Ain't no safe haven over here. If I decide to do a video on a topic and, nigga, you're getting cooked, nigga, you better have a thick skin for the shit I'm getting ready to say. You know what I'm saying? Because one, I ain't gonna come out here and I ain't gonna say no goddamn lies. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get up here over exaggerating nothing at the end of the day. I'm gonna come up here with the stone cold truth. Whether if you don't like it, nigga, you don't like it. Too hot, nigga, get your bitch ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? If it get too hot in the kitchen, nigga, leave, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so, you know, it is what it is. So I can't agree with that because sometimes I get people from different, get all in their emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't everybody get mad when you talking about them. When you talking about your own people, everybody ready to sit up at the table and shit and listen to that shit. Oh yeah, damn, nah, word, damn, that's crazy. I ain't know that. Minute you start going in on somebody else and shit. Oh nah, hold up, man. Nah, wait a minute, you're going too far, man. Wait a minute, no, that's not true. Wait a minute, that's not true. Wait a minute, whoa. Oh, you just hate us. You know, it is what it is. But let's come over here. But last week on my podcast, I covered Lance Bass, Megan Fox, Vivek Rama. I don't even know how to pronounce dude's name. I ain't even gonna try it neither. David Rubin, Prince Harry, Conor McGregor, and Andrew Tate. But Juneteenth. Generally speaking, black people today are emotionally silly, putty, and cannot take any criticism without crying racism. Oh, wait a minute, Candace. Ain't nobody cry racism, Candace. This is about a holiday that where racism had to deal with and niggas getting freed and shit like that. You know what I mean? Well, some niggas who pretty much didn't know that they was free. That's pretty much Juneteenth in a nutshell. You know what I mean?
IRS filings. They collected $80 million.
Anyway, let's come over here real quick. I got something I want to show real quick as far as Candace Owens going.
Because of us?
All right. Let me see something. All right. So this is Candace Owens right here, okay? This was her back in 2007, okay? Candace Owens was a victim of white supremacists when she was in high school in Connecticut. The mayor's son was part of the bullying and brutality against her. It was black folks who came to her defense. Today, she subscribes to anti-black America. She's with white. This is why black lives should matter to Candace Owens. And as you see, Candace Owens right here, news and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of Negroes surrounding Candace Owens. You see what I'm saying? A bunch of Negroes supporting Candace Owens at the end of the day. But see, Candace Owens, you know, her coon in mind, at the end of the day. See, Candace Owens is the kind of broad that'll have a problem with the Little Mermaid, right? Just like I told y'all about that woman that played the Fast X, Michelle Rodriguez, where, oh yeah, the leader, the white characters, leader, you stop stealing the white characters, because she upset that the mermaid, is out here. The Little Mermaid is an ancient American woman and shit. Now she want to get out here, because it's been Caucasian the entire time. But like I said, I'm not getting into that because that shit might be too much for y'all if I really dove into that mermaid shit like that. So I ain't gonna touch on it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody steal nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But when it comes down to that, I've been seeing a lot of hate, with this go woke, go broke shit. And it's just the dumbest shit of all time to me, in my personal opinion. They got mad at the Spider-Man. It's a black Spider-Man. They upset with that. If the movie flop, then it's, oh, see, this is what happens when they go woke, go broke. We did it. That go woke, get that go woke, go broke bullshit out of there. How about nobody just was interested into the movie? You know what I'm saying? Whether people that were woke or whether people that wasn't woke. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Does everything have to be a, yeah, we did it kind of thing if, it doesn't align with your politics or some shit? I think everything is too political in today's time. Way too political. You know what I'm saying? But when the movie has a great success, like the Spider-Man or like the Little Mermaid, all of a sudden motherfuckers want to cry. Oh, well, this is that inclusion bullshit, or this is stop stealing our characters. Stop stealing our characters. When it's success. But if it flopped, then all of a sudden, see, it's that go woke, go broke bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You had a group of people that was mad with the Black Panther and Ancient American or black folk or melanated folks being happy that they got them a superhero character that they could celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, did I celebrate it? No. Did I watch the Black Panther when it came out? No, I didn't watch the Black Panther until like years later. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But, am I going to get mad at people or make it seem like this is some woke culture or make me feel bad for even wanting to watch it? No. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I wanted to watch The Little Mermaid with my daughters, but they already went and seen it. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. What movie I did see with them was The Element. I watched The Element with them, and I literally was on my BitChute yesterday, and motherfucker was talking about, see, the go woke, go broke, The Element flops. It's like, bro, did you even watch the movie? First of all, it was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? It was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? And if you really, I mean, like I said, you know what I mean? The Flash, I don't know. Maybe people just not interested in the Flash. But you can't blame that on some, we boycotted Disney so bad that the Flash flopped. Probably people don't give a fuck about the Flash. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you this, when them next Avengers come out, I want all y'all bitch ass motherfuckers running around here talking about go woke, go broke. Because Disney, well, let's see if the Avengers flop when that shit drop. Let's see if that flop when it drop. Okay? Let's see if did the Galaxy of the Garden or whatever, Guardian of the Galaxy, whatever that shit is called, part 3, did that flop? And if it flopped, was y'all out here screaming, go woke, go broke bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these people annoy the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really annoyed with both parties, both sides of because everything's too political. You know what I'm saying? Everything's too political. A motherfucker say something and motherfucker getting their feelings, it's time to destroy this person or cancel this person and all that. Like, you can't even speak your mind now. Like, I didn't like what you said, motherfucker. Nah, I truly did not like what you said. But you know what? I ain't gotta fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. I don't have to listen to you. We don't have to talk. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you can go your way, I go my way. We can be in the same building without it being any problem. You know what I'm saying? We can be on the same space without being any problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to listen to what the fuck you have to say or none of that shit. You know what I mean? And like I said, the movie, The Element, was a good movie. If you actually watch the movie, it's all about the coming up together of pretty much fire and ice, fire and water. And, how they work together and shit like that. Like, I just thought it was a great movie, to look at, especially somebody, if you're like a child or some shit watching that shit, it's showing like, teamwork, how opposites can work, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're using the aspect of black and white, you know what I'm saying? If you're using it in that aspect, if you're looking at it in that aspect, and maybe that's how some of these people were looking at that particular movie to yell the go woke, go broke bullshit, you know what I mean? And celebrating the movie flopping, you know what I'm saying? But the movie was actually a good movie, you know what I'm saying? I liked the movie personally, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But anyway, the AACP comes to a 17-year-old Candace Owens' defense when she stated that white boys said that they was going to kill me because I'm black. Now she supports those type of white boys. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? You cannot make this shit up. I mean, Candace Owens is the ultimate portrayed sellout, buck dancing coon. You know what I'm saying? That's who she is at heart. You know what I'm saying? That's who she is at heart. And, like I said, them white boys that probably wanted to kill her, look, I don't know what Candace Owens did, right? I don't know what Candace Owens did, because Candace Owens love to do that shit when it comes to some nigga getting killed by the police or getting shot. I don't know. Maybe he's taking fentanyl. He slapped his girl back in 2005. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he slapped his girl back in 2005, went to jail in 2008, and he got murdered in 2020. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure that led up to him. He is not we're not going to make him no martyr, right? You know what I'm saying? That's Candace Owens right there for you. But this is the same bitch that running around here screaming racism and calling the AA NCP, whatever the fuck that shit is called, that fake ass goddamn group for ancient Americans. That's what I call it. That fake ass group for ancient Americans and shit. That's not even controlled by an ancient American at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. I mean, it's a damn shame when you got broads like Rachel Dolezal being the head of this shit at the actual time. And this woman was portraying to be ancient American. You know what I'm saying? This goes back to the $5 Indian shit I be talking about. But is Candace Owens gonna get out here and expose that kind of shit? Is Candace Owens gonna get out here? What we coming on? We coming up on goddamn Independence Day. Is Candace Owens gonna talk about the indigenous Americans that were slaughtered in this particular land? Is she gonna come out here and talk about that? You know what I'm saying? Is Candace Owens gonna come out here and talk about Labor Day? Come out here and talk about Columbus Day? You gonna bring your weak ass out there for that? You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna bring your weak ass out there and come stomping around and wake up and chose violence on Twitter in the morning for those holidays? I'll be waiting for this, Candace. I'll be waiting for this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait to see what she's gonna say on the 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, I just want to say I'm proud to be an American, and I'm proud to be an American. I'm so free, and I'm proud to be American. And stand up. Around you and me. That's what Candace Owens gonna be doing that shit with a tear in her eye. Come goddamn 12 a.m. in the morning. She ain't even gonna wait till she wake up. Candace Owens gonna be there with a tear in her eye at 11:59, talking about, and I'm proud to be an American. With fireworks and all that going off. You know what I'm saying? That's how much, but hey Candace, you got anything to say about Independence Day and how, that's a made up holiday and all that other shit? Oh, no, because technically what happened with the founding forefathers of 1776, we had to defeat the British and and shut your ass up, bitch. Shut your ass up. You cronin ass bitch. Shut your ass up. You get no respect around these parts, you know what I'm saying? Now check this shit out, though. Now I thought this is fucked up right here, right? But it's kind of funny though. So CBS, right? Juneteenth was yesterday, right? Now, mind you, they got everybody black working on here. You know what I'm saying? And Gayle King makes a joke about how the only co-host that was on there was white, and he or she had the day off. Yo, you can't make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They said, nigga, y'all know the truth about Juneteenth, nigga. We ain't letting no, Gayle. No, you're not getting off, Gayle. No, I don't give a damn about no Juneteenth. Yeah, we're going to and this how fake these networks be, right? These how fake these networks be, right? Gayle King, this brother over here to the right, Nate, and the other brother over there to the left, I don't know his name. Only reason why I know Nate, because he used to be a football player. But at the end of the day, these three ancient Americans cannot get the day off on Juneteenth. But the white co-host, they made sure they gave the white co-host the day off on Juneteenth. Bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit up. You can't make it up. So let's get into what Gayle King had to say. Gayle King with the fatty, even though Gayle King is a coon, but Gayle King got the only fatty, you know what I'm saying? And I would still smash them cheeks, even though Gayle King about 60 years old, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Happy Juneteenth to you, is it lost on anybody that the only white guy at the table is off today to celebrate Juneteenth, and we're still here?
All right.
We are glad you're here. I hope Tony's enjoying his Juneteenth holiday.
Yeah, Gayle King woke up and was like, this is some bullshit, I gotta go to work. Gayle King woke up like, yo, this is some bullshit, I gotta go. Hold on, so where's Tommy at? Tommy not working today? How the fuck Tommy get a day off and I ain't get a day off? God damn it, if anybody gonna get a day off, it should have been me. Fuck Nate. Nate could have brought his ass in here. And this bald-headed motherfucker over here, he could have brought his black ass in here. I should have had a day off. I've been working for CBS for 100 years. You know what I'm saying? You telling me I couldn't, lay back and sip some wine and you know what I'm saying? Possibly call Tell Like It Is TV, come smash these cheeks. No kill, no Gail. Go grab that hair hat, slap that bitch on top of your head and bring your ass out here. Bring your ass, you know what I'm saying? Bring your ass, Gail. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and it's showtime, you know what I'm saying? You got a job to do, Gail.
Oh, boy.
But that's interesting,
That's right.
though. That is heavily interesting. Now, here's this broad right here.
If you're just joining us, happy Monday to you. Beautiful day outside. I am going to talk about the mayor and his new assistant and the cushy job she now has. But before I get into that, it looks like I have a caller that is a little disappointed in me and how I started the show. Thomas in Pikesville. Thomas, what's on your mind? Well, Thomas, let's have this conversation. First of all, I appreciate you listening to the show. I appreciate you listening to WCBM for so long. I definitely appreciate that. When you say that we don't address black issues, when I start every show talking about the crime and violence in predominantly black neighborhoods, is that not a black issue?
See, I hate the fact that I can't hear what she's saying. But let me say this real quick. Let me say this too for y'all aggressive ass niggas out here talking about niggas don't say motherfucker happy Juneteenth and shit. Y'all niggas ready to, throw the baby out with the bathwater kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, first of all, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if we really gonna be celebrating anything, nigga, it should have been the fact that when the what they call that shit, first of all, it probably should be Abraham Lincoln's birthday. We really gonna be celebrating some shit because that's the man who freed us. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period, out of that bullshit. But at the end of the day, whenever that day when they did the when they won the war, whatever the fuck the case may be, I got to go back and look at this shit. But that's the day we really should be celebrating this shit for real, for real. But Juneteenth is just pretty much the last people to know that got freed. You know what I'm saying? Down there in Texas. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If people want to celebrate that, man, let people celebrate that. But if people don't celebrate that, cool. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to celebrate that. And you ain't got to be on a nigga neck and make a nigga seem like he ain't fighting for ancient American issues and shit like that because a nigga ain't up here starting off his podcast and shit talking about some goddamn happy Juneteenth and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, maybe I forgot, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this shit ain't on my mind like that. Maybe because I don't celebrate it like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't get up here motherfucking on other holidays talking about some, all right, y'all, let me say this real quick, da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But, I hate when people do that kind of shit, though. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you. But this particular woman, Kim Classy or Clacy, whatever the fuck her last name is, but this ancient American woman at the end of the day, sometimes she can be cooning. At the end of the day, I don't think that she coons as hard. I don't think she's cooning as hard yet because she's not in that position to have to really coon like that and really kind of ignore the issues. But I do like the pressure that she's applying at the end of the day when it comes down to the city of Maryland or the state of Maryland or Delaware, whatever the fuck. At the end of the day, because she's representing that community at the end of the day, because Maryland is bad, and they need a lot of help, and because this woman is a Republican, she tends not to get the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Even though the shit that she's speaking on, as far as wanting to get the crime down in our communities, you know what I'm saying? To get the crime down and shit like that. and bringing jobs and resources and businesses and shit like that, where there could be jobs available for people out there that don't have to worry about living in a shithole community, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But you got these Democrats who want to keep things the same way: drugs, motherfucking guns, violence, high, all this shit high, all crime rate high. People living poorly and shit like that. That's the Democrats for you in a nutshell. In any fucking state, city, or town that you're at, that's pretty much the Democratic way. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the Democratic way for the most part. Name me a motherfucking Democratic spot that's all peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? Name me one spot. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But, they accept a lot of bullshit going on. So when you get to somebody like this who's black, and because they're a Republican, they automatically write these people off. Y'all better cut that shit out. Y'all keep following these Democrats and shit like that. And some of these black Democrats or ancient American Democrats or Democrats from the islands and shit like that. Y'all keep following these niggas at the end of the day. And, they going to keep setting y'all up. They going to keep setting y'all niggas up. You know what I'm saying? And you get stand-up women like this that actually, we'll see what happens if she's to get into power, if she's going to be buck dancing or not. She's going to keep that same energy at the end of the day. But as far as what she's speaking on and the stuff that she would want to get taken care of in our communities would be a great thing.
Okay, so you didn't like the fact that I didn't start with the Juneteenth. I'll tell you personally, and I can't speak for every host here, but I'll tell you personally, when I think about Juneteenth, and I think, people want to celebrate it, that's fine. And in case people don't know, this is in 1865 when slaves were told that they were now free to further the proclamation. I understand that was 200 years ago. And for me, I'm so tired of people weaponizing the past in this country to make others feel guilty or feel like victims. And so
all right, here we go. See, and this is what I be meaning about Republicans, black Republicans, man. I mean, look, at the end of the day, and this is every, I almost hear every fucking black Republican say some shit like this. They almost make you feel guilty for celebrating shit that happened to you. How the fuck am I going, bro, I don't give a damn if somebody feel guilty about me celebrating some shit. Cause they ain't give a fuck about us. They don't feel guilty about celebrating fucking Thanksgiving. They don't feel they don't feel shit. They celebrate these fucking holidays. Easy work. Easy fucking work. And they have the nerve to go around. It's crazy though too. Some of these people really had the nerve to go around and tell a nigga, hey, happy Thanksgiving. Yo, it's not funny, but it's wow. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay, well, damn, we be having to eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat that shit every Thanksgiving, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, but what this broad over here, well, I'm just sick of this country, trying to make people feel guilty about this, that, and the third. What? Wait a minute. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We got ancestors who's buried in this goddamn land over shit that happened to them. You know what I'm saying? The fuck is you talking about feeling guilty? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? About all that, come on, man. We not doing that shit. As soon as a nigga do something, as soon as a nigga steals something from the store, they got all niggas feeling guilty about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear that. I am not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? The minute some black dude or something killed a goddamn cop or slap fire out of some elderly white woman or some elderly white male, all of a sudden, nigga get plastered on the news and shit. He the most diabolical nigga since goddamn the devil and shit. Fell from the goddamn heavens and shit. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, we all niggas got to feel guilty for this one nigga doing some dumb shit at the end of the day. Nah, bro, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel guilty about that shit. It is what it is. That's that nigga doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And other folks shouldn't feel guilty about niggas celebrating Juneteenth. Yeah, y'all did that shit, bro. That happened. Yes, that did happen. You know what I'm saying? And to keep it a bean pie, to keep it a bean pie, what they really don't like to tell the truth about slavery is that there were some Caucasians that were slaves, and there were some black slave owners as well. You know what I'm saying? But see, they don't want to give niggas the truth about that. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to give Caucasians the truth about that because they want Caucasians to all believe that they all were some form of slave owners and shit like that. That everybody was the boss. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that came over to America was just the boss and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they were just steamrolling ancient Americans until fucking doing what they needed to do, you know what I'm saying? That's a damn lie, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the coldest lies in American history, you know what I'm saying? Is that you know, white folks were nothing but slave owners, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the coldest lies and one of the coldest myths in American history, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, there were some black slave owners out here, you know what I'm saying? There were some black slave owners out here that own land, own houses and shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Once they worked their way up, you know, they gave them Caucasian folks, they got damn land. They gave them the land. They worked for their shit, did what they needed to do, and they worked, you know what I mean? And they made an honest living and got up off that shit. Same thing when it come down to some of the freed ancient Americans. They worked their shit and got up off of these fucking plantations and shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Some of these plantations, you know, some of these slave owners, when they got a chance, they probably was doing niggas dirty. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But some of this shit that like they made movies out of is complete fabricated. You know what I'm saying? Completely fabricated. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it kind of is what it is.
Actually skip conversations like that because, you know, Thomas, I'm not a victim and I don't want other people to feel guilty for our tragic racist past in this country. And so that's why I usually stay clear of conversations like that.
All right. So she don't want people to feel guilty about it. Like, oh, well, you know, happy Juneteenth. You know, we sorry about that. Look, don't nobody really give a fuck like that. Now, if you do got some people that do feel guilty about that shit, man, salute to them. You know what I'm saying? You should embrace that at the end of the day. Like, at least they're acknowledging, like, yo, we know that what happened and da-da-da-da. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? On behalf, you know what I mean? It should feel a little bit of guilt. Nigga, like, what the fuck is wrong with some of our people, bro? I don't get it. Like, what is wrong with some of y'all niggas, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially some of you Republican-ass niggas. Some of you Republican-ass niggas are the worst. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all niggas, like, what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? You should want people that be like, yo, yeah, man, it's fucked up what this country did. Damn, yeah, you did, yeah. You know what? God damn it, nigga, you damn right. I've been waiting for, you know what I'm saying? You should be honored if somebody actually say some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, cool. Somebody actually understands what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, does that mean that, you know, they're going to agree with you with every fucking thing? No. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, yeah, man, we agree, man. This is some bullshit what happened to y'all, da-da-da-da. Hey, well, how you feel about reparations? I don't know about reparations, though, bro, man. I think you went too far on that one. You know what I mean? But at least acknowledging it, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I can take that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, as this critical race theory shit that, you know, DeSantos and them niggas is out here, they trying to eliminate all that shit. They like, nigga, look, we trying to hide history again, nigga. Again, we trying to hide all the history again. You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, they really going for it at the end of the day. So, you know, they are constantly trying to change history. The Mandela effect, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I don't know why black folks be doing shit like this, man. It just be fucking ridiculous. At the end of the day.
For wealth, arguably in world history and modern history, is black slavery. That's not me making an emotional statement. I'm not throwing darts. It's a fact. Right. I love math because it doesn't have an opinion.
Right.
And the fact is, we're the largest economy in the world. The fact is, the first millionaire in America came from cotton, financing it out of New York City.
Right.
The fact is that black slaves were worth more than railroads. Our railroads were arguably the most valuable asset in the 19th and part of the 20th century. But blacks were twice that. The fact is that we work for free for 270 some odd years. Nothing better than free labor. And the Fact is that we couldn't create assets because we were assets.
Right.
Bought, trade, insured, finance, underwritten. We were literally, whether if you were a bank, if you were a finance company, if you were an insurance company, if you were a trading company, I mean, 1 out of 5 people in the world at a certain point in the 1800s were involved or connected to cotton. But where did cotton come from? In the world. It came from us.
Right.
Slavery was dying as an industry until...
Right. Cotton fields all through America. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't like to really start our history when it comes down to slavery. And that's one thing that I wish like I said, I respect those that's out here, debunking that, this American shit that niggas just came to America on some slave shit. Like, nah, niggas been here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was already getting shit popping before this shit of slavery even existed. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I mean? And I'm not one of these that believe we came from Africa on the boats of Africa and this, that. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I've always believed that that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But, niggas built this shit for free. Niggas need them reparations, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, my family had nothing to do with that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Your point, nigga, you're damn near still living off the benefits for that shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
The cotton mill came along and they needed us to work it, but this perception that we were these sort of simpletons that were brought from Africa halfway around the world just because we were free labor, that's also a fallacy.
Right.
The reality is we were agricultural geniuses. No one understood land like we did.
Right.
If you have these products that require a certain soil, and the environment for that soil make it hard to operate in that environment, and it's hard to re-nurture that soil to get it to work again, you need people who understand harsh environments and who have successfully taken soil.
Right. And when you think about shit like that, it makes me think about the Blackfoot Indians. The Blackfoot Indians and shit like that out there pretty much in the Midwest area. Throughout the Midwest area and even places like going all the way up there into Canada. You had tribes like the Blackfoot Indians who were good as far as agriculture and shit like that. You had many different tribes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, personally, man, like I said, when I think of the lost tribes, I really think like on some Indian shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't per se think of lost tribes Africa. I think lost tribes America because a lot of this shit is really lost. You know what I mean? It really is lost. Ask most niggas, for the most part, anybody my age and younger, you ask them niggas about what tribe they come from, the niggas gonna look at you with 4 or 5 heads. Nigga, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, me personally, I've been lucky, to be honest, to have had, some people in my family that I was around that let me know the real deal Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? And, if I didn't ask these questions at a young age, I probably would have never even found out. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. So thankfully, you know what I'm saying? Thankfully, I found these things out and I know, you know what I'm saying? And, salute to people that's out here, doing this work, especially on YouTube and shit like that. And people that's coming up, doing this shit, and also people that's listening and paying attention and watching these videos and supporting these channels at the end of the day, because this information has to get out here that, nigga, this is really our shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to get us to, yeah, brother man, we need to go back to Africa, brother man, we need to come back. No, nigga, no, this is my shit. I'm not running for my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not running for my shit. This is mine. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you niggas talking about running somewhere else. I'm not running nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? And my people ain't run. I ain't running. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is y'all niggas out here talking about? Yeah, we need to go back to Africa. Africa, brother man. You come back to Africa, the air quality is so good out there, brother man. So why y'all niggas bringing y'all ass over here? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all bringing y'all ass over here? You know what I'm saying? Huh? You got an answer for that, nigga? You ain't got no answer for that? Oh, niggas is beefing? Oh, niggas is beefing all the time in America, and niggas find a way to stay alive out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got neighborhoods that's beefing and gang banging, and these niggas is 2-3 streets away from each other, and these niggas figure they ain't dipping and dodging going to the next city and state. They figuring it out at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And that's the goddamn warriorness in goddamn ancient Americans at the end of the day. Niggas would be 3-4 blocks away. Ain't nobody moving nowhere. Know what I'm saying? Niggas know damn well niggas is going to intervene and possibly pass each other, going to school and all kind of shit, man. I mean, look, man, it is what it is. But niggas ain't running nowhere. But as far as this broad Candace Owens, let me come over here real quick to my whatchamacallit, because, it was just some shit I was looking up. This is kind of a long video, so we getting ready to end this. But once again, this is just showing the historical legacy of Juneteenth. You know what I mean? So on Freedom's Eve, okay? Freedom's Eve. And that's honestly, to be honest, this is what probably we should be honestly celebrating when it comes down to the 1st of January, okay? This is honestly what we probably should be celebrating on Freedom's Eve, or the eve of January 1st, 1863. The first watch night services took place. On that night, enslaved and free, okay, I'm going to read that one more time. On that night, enslaved and free African Americans gathered in churches and private homes all across the country, awaiting the news that the Emancipation Proclamation had taken effect. Okay, now let's come back up here real quick, because that's very whatchamacallit. So if you had enslaved African Americans, I don't like that term, so I'm gonna say ancient Americans, right? So if you had enslaved ancient Americans and you had free ancient Americans, that describes two different type of people, right? Or two different type of I can't get the word out. Y'all know I ain't really good with vocabulary and shit like that, but the fuck is the word I'm looking at? Category. I don't want to say categorizing or some shit, but anyway, you got two different categories of people. You have enslaved ancient Americans and you have the free ancient Americans, and they gathered in a church and in homes that they had all across the country. You know what I'm saying? Awaiting the news that this that niggas is free. You know what I'm saying? That all the rest of you niggas is free. You know what I'm saying? At the stroke of midnight, prayers were answered as all enslaved people in Confederate states were declared legally free. Union workers, many of whom were black, marched onto plantations and across cities in the South, reading small copies of the paper, pretty much letting them niggas know that they were free. Okay? So when it really comes down to it, honestly, y'all, I mean, I understand, the Emancipation Day celebration is June 19th, 1990. It was held in Eastwood in Austin, Texas. You know what I'm saying? But Freedom's Eve is actually what we should be celebrating. What they now call New Year's Eve. What they now see how they always changing some shit. They always changing some shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I bet you, if I go and look up why is it now called New Year's Eve and not Freedom's Eve? I bet we learn. Or why was it even called Freedom's Eve? You know what I'm saying? And those are the kind of shit where you know what I'm saying, you start peeling back layers of shit at the end of the day, because they honestly always hiding some shit. Everything that they telling us at this particular point is a stone cold lie. I don't believe nothing. None of these hoe ass niggas is running around here talking about. None of these politicians can't no nigga jump in my face talking about some. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you. Can't no nigga on CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, no none of that, no historian, no none of that, jump up on no goddamn screen and tell me nothing about no nothing, because you niggas is lying. You know what I'm saying? And you've been reading this script for motherfucking hundreds and thousands of years. You niggas is liars, okay? You niggas is liars. You know what I'm saying? A nigga still getting up here listening. listen, niggas is still getting up here and listening to niggas like Bill Gates, who done literally got up on goddamn, this nigga Bill Gates, bro, done literally jumped up on a TED Talks and talked about wiping out 15% of the planet through vaccines. That's what the man said. That's what the man said. And niggas will still take this nigga's motherfucking, well, dog, let me tell you, dog, Bill Gates said, dog, Bill Gates said, dog, we can get sick, dog. That's what Bill Gates, dog, he was just on TV the other day. Yeah, he was on TV the other day talking about niggas getting sick and this, that, and that. Man, get Bill Gates all the way the fuck out of here. Somebody need to walk up to that nigga and throw another pie in that bitch ass nigga face. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to walk up and throw another pie in goddamn Bill Gates' bitch ass face at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's a liar. You know what I'm saying? And he's an alleged mass murderer. You know what I'm saying? Him and niggas like Dr. Fauci, them niggas is mass murderers, low key. Them niggas is the coldest. Look, Pookie and Ray Ray holding the little deuce on the block. Them niggas ain't got shit on Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas out there banging the five and shit. Y'all over there banging, you know what I'm saying? Y'all banging on the crab and all this other shit. I bet y'all bitch ass niggas ain't got nothing on goddamn Bill Gates. That nigga the coldest killer of all time. That nigga the coldest killer of all time, and that nigga still ain't seen a jail cell yet. That man ain't still seen a jail cell yet. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. But anyway, you know, so, you know, it is what it is. I'm just kind of going through this shit at the end of the day. So, you know, that's just pretty much the origins of the fucking, you know, of the Juneteenth and shit like that. Just showing y'all some other shit before I get ready to close this out. Jefferson Davis was pretty much the guy that was, you know, in the way of this the free the slaves down there in the South, because he represented the South, the Confederate, at the end of the day. So, you know, he kind of wanted to keep that shit popping. You know, so, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And as you see, you know what I'm saying? Abraham Lincoln, they say Andrew Johnson was the one, but this was after assassination. This is after Lincoln. This is why Lincoln got killed. You know what I'm saying? This whole shit between June, this is why they murdered Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? Because they had things running a certain way, and Lincoln changed all that shit, and they said, this nigga gotta go. You know what I'm saying? They said, this nigga gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And once you start trying to change how niggas was getting money and shit like that back in the day, they said, this black nigga gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And they murked Abraham Lincoln and put Andrew Johnson in there, and he reneged on everything that motherfucking Abraham Lincoln had put in place. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what happened. And then, yes, Andrew Johnson is a goddamn Democrat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's right, niggas. What was Abraham Lincoln? Abraham Lincoln was a goddamn Republican. You know what I'm saying? He was a goddamn Republican at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? The only Democrat I can really say, I don't know, maybe I think it was one of them niggas, was it Ronald Reagan or one of them niggas and shit? I forgot. You know what I'm saying? One of them other niggas was kind of decent though, because they was going after the big wigs. And once you start going after them big wigs and trying to change money and shit like that, that's when they come to murk your ass. That's when they coming for you for real. They don't mind you popping your shit and doing this, that, and the third. But once you start fucking with the money flow, that's when they start really coming for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, when you hear about niggas like Gaddafi and shit like that. It wasn't until Gaddafi started talking that hot shit about changing his currency to the gold standard that them niggas said, oh, no, we got to kill that nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, we got to kill that nigga. No, right now. Yeah, so breaking news, Gaddafi is in the news again because Gaddafi is out there hurting his own people. Yes, Gaddafi's out there hurting his own people. They out there doing this, they out there doing that. And by the time you knew it, the United States had that drag that nigga out in the middle of the street and beat that man to death in front of his own people. Cold-blooded, man. That's cold-blooded shit, man. Cold-blooded shit. I wonder how that country's doing now. I bet not well. You know what I'm saying? I bet not well. You know what I'm saying? They was thriving under Gaddafi. You know what I'm saying? America, you know what I mean? They try to change that shit. America said, oh, no, we can't have that. What about the Haitian president, right? The Haitian president, I'm going to give y'all some recent shit, show you how cold-blooded these motherfuckers can be. The Haitian president recently, His ass denied the vaccines. His ass was denying them COVID tests. And another president out there in Africa was denying them COVID tests, this, that, and the third. And when it came down to it, some of them places had some of the lowest COVID, records at the end of the day. The Haitian president, both of them niggas that got killed. Both of them niggas got killed. They got assassinated. Let me say that. I'm going to say that they got assassinated. You know what I'm saying? So when you start dealing and doing shit like that, that's when, shit get real in the field. You know what I'm saying? Same thing when it came down to Kennedy. Kennedy got out here and started talking about the FDR and, they ain't had no problem with him running around here with a side piece and Marilyn Monroe and, slutting her out and shit like that, doing unpresidential things and shit with this woman, knowing he had a woman and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't cook. They let that shit rock. You know what I'm saying? But the minute that nigga get out here and start talking about the FDR and, these people are trying to get in positions to do this and do that. And once he started exposing that shit to American people, they said that nigga got to go. They got to go. He got to go. Then this is another reason why they hate Donald Trump. Donald Trump be exposing too much of the fuck shit that happens in power positions in our government. You know what I'm saying? In our government. You know what I'm saying? So this is another reason why they hell bent on getting this nigga locked the fuck up, because Donald Trump knows the truth about a lot of these corrupt politicians out here that govern over the people. You know what I'm saying? So they got to get this nigga out the way. You know what I'm saying? But, that's some shit I've been talking to y'all about for a minute. This where I'm not really getting into the Trump indictment and Trump arrested kind of shit until I actually see a mugshot of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Once I see a real mugshot with this man in handcuffs and in a jumper and shit like that, and his ass is thrown in jail, then I may be more prone to get up here and do a video about it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all keep going on about this nigga being indicted. He's indicted. He's indicted. He's getting arrested. He's getting arrested. When? When has he gotten arrested yet? Other than that, y'all lying like y'all always doing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always lying, over-exaggerating shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But, we all know that man. You know what I'm saying? So look at that. You know what I'm saying? So my man, Abraham Lincoln, the brother man of the brother mans. You know what I'm saying? Brother man of the brother mans. You know what I'm saying? Abe Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? So just give y'all another history. Anytime I touch on Abe Lincoln, I always make it my whatchamacallit to put it out there that nigga was black. And people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? People don't know that Abraham Lincoln was black. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I remember this trick that Dick Gregory was showing me on, and that's what really made me really think about that shit for real. Like, wait a minute, hold on, let me actually look up this nigga. Because, like I said, when you in school, you just hear about these motherfuckers. You really don't do no real back research on these niggas. I never did. I'm going to just keep it a mean pie. When I was going through school, whatever, I was just going through the motions. I was just becoming indoctrinated. But, it is what it is. But then, as I started to gain a whatchamacallit for truth, at the end of the day, I started to want to go back. And then when I hear certain people say certain things, it'll make me go back and actually go do the research my goddamn self, not just listening to what somebody had to say. I literally pick up the fucking laptop or go to the computer and literally type this shit up and look it up. You know what I'm saying? And, when Dick Gregory did the whole shit with the coins, with the penny, the quarter, the dime, the nickel, and, whatever, even if you want to throw the fucking the big ass 50 cent coin on there. All these coins, the heads face one way except for one coin, and that's the goddamn Abraham Lincoln coin. Mind you, all these coins are one color except for the Abraham Lincoln coin. You know what I'm saying? Which was a bronze color, which was the color that they described him to be. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. In people diaries and all that, they describe Abraham Lincoln to be a tall, skinny nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was a tall, thin nigga and shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But, history tells us, you know what I'm saying, that his story tells us that, he was a Caucasian man that freed the slaves and shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right. But anyway, man, let me get ready to get up off of here, man. I just figured I had to cook on Candace Owens real quick. Because Candace do this shit yearly. I think she did this shit last year, and I cooked her last year. So I guess we just gonna make this an annual cooking of goddamn Candace Owens. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't help herself at the end of the day, and I guarantee she's gonna be mouse quiet, church mouse quiet. July 4th, she's gonna be church mouse quiet when it comes to Columbus Day and Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like I said, you got some of these, I've already seen it. You got some of these, far right. I'm not talking about, regular Republican people and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's a republic, then people should be allowed to celebrate shit like this, right? But you got some of these far right Republicans who out here, trying to trash Juneteenth. Like, why the fuck would you be like? Let me say this real quick. If you're a conservative, and this is how I know, like, some of these far right motherfuckers are just stone cold racist. It has nothing to do with politics or anything like that at all. Because the logic of what the fuck they're doing makes no fucking sense. So it's just like, okay. So you'll have some of these far right motherfuckers out here, which is Candace Owens in a nutshell, which is surprising, coming from her. But whatever, right? We already cooked on that. But they'll get out here and they'll tell you, oh, Juneteenth is this. Y'all celebrating this woke holiday and da-da-da-da. They'll trash it, right? Complete shit on it, all this other shit. But this holiday came from a Republican. How the fuck are you trashing that? How are you going to trash that knowing that holiday came from a Republican president? It came from a conservative president. But you're trashing the holiday. Why? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? I mean, it's just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm dumb. That's what it is. You know what, man? Let me get my dumb ass off of this shit. Maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm retarded or something. You know what? That's what it is. Ignore everything I said in this video. I'm just retarded. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to niggas like me. Niggas like me be lying. You know what I'm saying? Oh, pow, 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 pow. That's for the far right motherfuckers out there. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, you weak ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Out there trashing a Republican holiday for real, you know what I'm saying? When you really technically think about the shit, you're trashing a Republican holiday, you stupid motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But see, y'all don't give a fuck because y'all hate ancient Americans so much that y'all don't even give a fuck about actually backing some shit like this because it has to do with ancient Americans. Just like Majority Taylor Greene getting out here talking shit about other Republicans celebrating Kwanzaa, knowing that they have people that's part of the Republican conventions that are ancient Americans, you know what I'm saying? And that they might want to celebrate Kwanzaa, you know what I'm saying? Which would be considered some Black Christmas. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's some Black Christmas or some shit like that. So, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. That's for the far right motherfuckers right there. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to be careful for these far left motherfuckers coming in trying to squeeze in a black holiday and squeeze in all these LGBT shit going on with our holiday. Like, bro, first of all, don't do disrespect some shit like that with y'all niggas coming in here with that shit. You know what I'm saying? We get, like I said, we got to do something about Pride Month, man. Black History Month gonna have to be moved into the summertime or something. You know what I'm saying? Put that Pride shit up there in February. You know what I'm saying? They can have the shortest days. Why niggas gotta have the shortest days to celebrate a month and shit? You know what I'm saying? Niggas give us the coldest and the motherfucking shortest month to celebrate some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? It's unbelievable. We need some shit in the sun that we can literally celebrate. You know what I'm saying? We can literally celebrate that shit. Throw that bitch in August or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Since we all about making up holidays and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this: we no longer celebrate Black History Month in February, okay? Because it's cold as fuck outside, and to be honest, everybody that they're gonna teach us about on fucking Black History Month, it's actually gonna be some of the coldest stories ever told, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So enough of that shit. Let's turn this shit up, okay? Let's turn up. Let's literally be able to celebrate a month of our people at the end of the day who done great things in America. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, in the United Snakes of America, let's celebrate these people and honor them in a good time. Let's take over July. Let's take over August. You know what I'm saying? Let's cancel Black History Month in February and let's turn this shit up. And you know, because who the fuck gave us Black History Month in February? Whose idea was that? I need to look that up actually. Who the fuck idea was it to give us Black History Month in the month of February? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck idea was that? You know what I'm saying? Because if it was a nigga who did some shit like that, that nigga need to be buried, he need to be unburied and then buried again. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, what the fuck was you thinking? You know what I'm saying? And if it was a Caucasian man who gave us the month of February, niggas should be ashamed of that, number one. Number two, that just shows that, you know what, man, fuck that. When he was doing that shit, he did that shit clearly on purpose. He looked at all the months and said, I can't tolerate niggas having a whole motherfucking month in with 31 days. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Give them that 26. Yeah, give them 26. Yeah, let's do February. February would be the day. You know what I'm saying? I only get 26 days anyway. Shit, we can tolerate 26 days of hearing about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And what we did to them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, though, let me get ready to get the fuck up off of here, man. I've been up here way too long. But anyway, first of all, let me say this. We ain't inciting no violence on nobody. You know what I'm saying? We don't hate nobody. We actually got love for Candace Owens, you know what I'm saying? Because a broken clock can be right twice a day. But one thing that she is a coon. She's a loyal coon on top of that, you know what I'm saying? She's a loyal coon, you know, and Candace Owens is still scared. She's still scared. Candace Owens coons because she's still scared of them white boys at the end of the day. She's still scared of them white boys telling her that they were going to kill her ass. That's what she's still scared of to this day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, niggas have been threatened by, you know what I'm saying, white boys, niggas, Spanish niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, it is what it is, you know what I mean? At least for me personally. So, you know, ain't no threat. You're going to have to do it, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in talking. You're going to have to do that. So ain't no scaring me, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? But that's what it really is all about. Candace Owens is just a coon because she's scared. She wants to align herself with the power, what she perceives to be the power, which would be those same motherfuckers that was threatening to kill her. She sees that in these people. So that's why she's always, you know, quick to jump on black folks and, you know, quick to come to the aids of, you know, some of these people at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It just kind of is what it is. The only people she'll really come to defense is if it's somebody that's cooning, you know, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I actually was shocked when she did jump out the window for Kyrie Irving. I was shocked by that. Candace Owens did shock me with that one. Kanye, when she defended Kanye, you know, I kind of was, you know, a little bit shocked with the Kanye shit too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean pie, but Kanye is more leans conservative, so I can see why her doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can see why her doing that kind of shit, especially when the left and the Democrats and shit is out here, you know, trying to beast up on Kanye and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. But she's just a scared coon. You know what I'm saying? She's a scared coon at the end of the day that feels like she has to lie up under the power ship. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. But, you know, hopefully y'all got the whole Juneteenth thing down. Hopefully y'all enjoyed your Juneteenth weekend. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Once again, I don't celebrate it. And don't get mad at me for not celebrating it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to celebrate anything, it's going to be shit called like Freedom's Day and shit. I'm about to go find out what the fuck Freedom's Day was all about once I jump off this bitch. And I'm going to come up here and hit y'all niggas upside the head with a new holiday we should be goddamn celebrating. You know what I'm saying? That's right. We're going to start adding holidays out here that only the black community is going to be celebrating. And then if those want to celebrate it with us, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because we celebrate everybody else shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. You're going to have niggas out here celebrating Puerto Rico, the fucking Caribbean. You're going to have motherfuckers out here celebrating the Caribbean festivals that's getting ready to come down. Puerto Rican Day that's going big out there in New York and shit. Puerto Rican Parade. They're going to be out there celebrating. I done celebrated that shit out there in cities where I'm from at the end of the day. So, you know, niggas is always celebrating somebody else shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, we can make some goddamn holidays for our goddamn shit at the end of the day. And I think it's about time we start doing shit for our own shit at the end of the day and start coming up with our own motherfucking way. Because them Caribbean niggas is out here biting our goddamn style when it comes down to, you know what I mean? that Caribbean gear and shit they out here doing. They got that shit from the indigenous American. Let's never get that shit twisted. You know what I'm saying? For the Caribbean niggas out there. And I got love for the Caribbean niggas out here, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Truth must be told. Y'all actually are a part of the indigenous because y'all was called the West Indies. The West Indies would be considered the west of the Indian at the end. I mean, like I said, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know, there's just a lot of shit that, you know, because y'all niggas get out here and, you know, those will be considered the goddamn tribes at the end of the day. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day one. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, niggas. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.